Hey maximizers, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Crystal and this is one of my vulnerable videos. This is my June budget setup. So I get on camera every month for the past few months and I show you all how I set up my budget. Then at the end of the month I recap my debt and I recap my budget. Okay, now if you saw my May budget recap video, you know May was a hot mess, but June is going to be so much better. I am claiming it right now. I'm gonna get better with my money, okay? And there's a lot of reasons and a lot of things coming up for the rest of this year that is going to force me to have to get my money together. Like, I have to be on budget and I have to learn to stay within my budget and not, get crazy. But I also have to remember to make sure I'm budgeting for everything. So I have to plan a little bit better. So if you're interested in seeing how I set up my budget, just keep on watching, okay? Before I dive into the video, this is a happy planner. I use a happy planner. I got this from Amazon, but you can get it from Joann's, you can get it from Michael's, you can get it from happyplanner.com, you can get it from Amazon. You heard Kinsley. So that's where I got my happy planner. I did buy the extra large rings. I did buy the extra large rings from Amazon. And then the stickers that are in my budget are from Shay's Budget Shop. I will link her Etsy shop as well as her YouTube channel, Shay Budgets. If you have any more questions or you want to see her stickers in action, or if you want to view her channel, she has so much information about budgeting, so I will link her in the description box, okay? So I'm going to flip my camera around and I'm going to show you guys all how I set up my June budget, okay? Okay, this is my happy planner, my budget planner, and let me get y'all to June, okay? Let me make sure that everything is in frame because I have a new overhead contraption and I just want to make sure everything can be seen and it's not crooked. Okay, so hopefully it's not crooked. Forgive me if it is. Like, it looks crooked to me on the table, but it doesn't look crooked on screen. Let me just tweak it a little. All right, so the first thing I do every month is I do a monthly overview. I need to see all of my paydays. These are my full-time paydays, and then I also get paid from YouTube on the 21st, so it's like a double dip payday. I like to see all of my paydays, and I like to see when all of my bills are due. So that way, when I do my paycheck to paycheck, what bill do I pay with each paycheck, I can see that if I get paid on the 7th, my paycheck that I got the Friday before, because I get paid every week, that paycheck needs to cover everything from the 1st through the 6th. And then the 7th paycheck can cover the 7th to the 13th. Then the 14th paycheck will cover everything from the 14th through the 20th, if that makes sense to everyone. So that is why I do my monthly spread. I have a ton of bills. I'll go over them individually when we get to the budget sheet. But I want to let you know the first thing I do is a monthly spread, because this sets me up for everything else. So I know how much money I'm spending each paycheck and which bills need to get paid. This also allows me to not forget. Now, because last month and in April, I had yearly subscriptions pop up that I totally forgot about, my plan is, I don't think I have any more. To my knowledge, I think everything that I have a yearly subscription for is paid for. What I'm going to do, by the end of July, I'm going to create a year. I'm going to use one of like the half sheets. I don't have one with me, but I'm going to make a half sheet. And I'm going to make my yearly subscriptions so that way I know which month they're coming out. So that way when they need to come out in 2020, I'll be all prepared for them and I won't have any surprises. Okay? So now we're going to go to the next page, which I think is just expenses. So these come from the Happy Planner budget extension pack. Like, this one came with the Happy Planner actual planner I bought, and then I bought the budget extension pack, and it has extra ones of these because the planner only comes with one page, and typically my expenses bleed over, so I keep this one for my main personal expenses. Anything that's not a bill, I'll write down here, and I need that so that I can see what I did good, what I didn't do so good. This, did I write it on the wrong one? I did. I wrote couponing over there, and that was the wrong one. This is where I put couponing. And this is where I'll put couponing or business. Sometimes couponing bleeds into 2. If I have 5 weeks in a month, it'll take me like 2 of these. But typically I can fit couponing on one page, and then I'll put my business expenses on this page. And I accidentally wrote couponing on this side, but I mean, well, you know what I mean, okay? So over here is where I track my income. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Okay, perfect. So my main income includes my monthly paychecks from work and then also support for Kinsley. So this month I am budgeting $4,521. And then YouTube covers all of my business expenses. And I'm going to a conference this month, so all of this money is going to be allocated towards my travel that I'm having at the end of June, because I'm traveling to go to North Carolina for Creative at Heart, and I'm so freaking excited. I think I'm going to do a vlog of me and Kinsley, because we're road tripping up to Baltimore. It's going to be fun for us. I'm excited to do this. I really need this. So all of my YouTube money when I get paid is going to go towards us going to our road trip, but mostly all of it is going towards my North Carolina trip to Creative at Heart. And that's $855.17. That's what I budget, because that's how much I made. And what I get paid in June is actually the income that I generated from May. So thank you all so much for watching my videos. I wouldn't have made anything if you didn't watch an ad. So if you like the video, you share the video, you watch the ad, thank you so much. Now, the rest of my income sources, I don't budget because I don't know how much I'm going to make. I am budgeting that I'm going to make at least $100 for my stockpile. And I'm shoving all of my stockpile funds into my travel/debt account. Since I'm doing some extensive traveling, like I said, I'm traveling for about almost 2.5 weeks. I'll be out, which I need so much, but I'm so excited. So I'm going to be putting all of that money into there to just help with anything extra that I need, because this is quote unquote essentially extra money. And then when I get back from traveling, if I have anything left over, that money will go to additional debt snowball. Okay, so I also have Ibotta, Shopkick, Checkout 51, Saving Star. Those are all rebate apps. I won't know how much I make until I do rebates throughout the month, and if I get any referral bonuses. Teamy is based on my sales, so I need to post a little bit more about Teamy. And then coaching and Patreon just depends on how many people support me in Patreon and how many people sign up for any one-on-one coupon coaching or training or whatever they need. And then Reload is my healthcare platform. I'm a healthcare recruiter as well. So once I get someone hired, I do get a referral bonus for each person I get hired. So that line will be there. Once I get someone hired, I won't know until the end of the month once everything processes. Okay? So this is my income tracker. At the end of the month, I put all of this stuff in budgeted, but it's actually actual, so it doesn't really matter. The only things that can change are these two, and if YouTube changes, it'll be like very slightly, like a few dollars. If my main changes, I'll put the actual over there, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Now, let's look at these one by one. Let me make sure you guys can still see that, okay? All right, so this is where I'll move it up once I get down to paychecks 3 and 4. So this is where I write what I'm going to pay with each paycheck, all right? So I said this in videos before. I have a lot of different bank accounts. I think I have, as you can see here, I have 6 bank accounts right here. This is one bank account that has all my bills. Then I have a bank account just for Kinsley's daycare. So this $150 direct deposited right into the daycare account. So when it's time to pay daycare, I can write a check or swipe my debit card. Grocery, that money goes right into the grocery account. My travel/debt fund, $55 a week goes there. Rent, $365, and then $30 into my savings account. All of that stuff is auto debited. That's why I have it to the right hand side, and it's the same because that money comes out every single week. And then the rest of the money goes into this account for bills. And it's like basically the exact amount that I need to cover my bills for the whole month. So paycheck number 1 is where I'll pay all of this stuff. Every single week I put $25 away for gas. And then basically based on my monthly spread, I put which bills I need to pay, which basically these are mostly all my debts. I put which bills I need to pay with what paycheck. So on Friday when I get paid, I just flip to this page and I figure out what I need to pay if it's not on auto pay. None of my credit cards are on auto pay anymore because sometimes I pay a little extra on them. I'm doing the debt snowball, so I didn't want them to be on auto pay. So I just went ahead and I took them off of auto pay. I also like being able to pay them before the due date sometimes. For instance, like my bill that's due on the 13th, I'm paying that with my June 7th paycheck. So I like to sometimes have it paid before the due date. That's just me to clear up my bank account. So that's why I took them off of auto pay. Okay, so whatever's not on auto pay, I will pay it. And then a paycheck number 4, I use that to pay the first of the month's bills, right? So you're going to see Victoria's Secret, BoxyCharm. Those are due like the first of the month. But since I get paid on like the 5th or the 7th, I got to make sure with the paycheck number 4 is what I use to pay those first of the month bills. So I hope that makes sense. That's why you won't see those bills in the top. You see them at the bottom. All right. So I'm going to go over, again, the individual bills when we get to the budget. That just makes a little bit more sense. And I'll go over the debt as well. But that is how I break up my paycheck to paycheck. All right. So over here, I kind of did this backwards. So I'm going to switch over and go to my budget because I accidentally put my debt on the first page when I should have put my budget there. All right. So this is my June budget. I do my budget on one page and I put my debt on the other page. Okay. So essentially, this is how much I need to allocate. So for this month, my rent, I have a great story. My rent, I only have to budget $1,063.96. So my community had a pool party on Saturday, June 1st. I woke up late, didn't even want to go. And me and Kinsley were there. We got there at like 2 o'clock. It started at 1. They gave us pizza. They were having snacks and stuff for the kids. And then they did a hula hoop contest. Well, I'm like a hula hoop master. I've hula hooped for over 90 minutes before. Won all kinds of hula hoop contests. If I'm in the hula hoop contest, I am winning, okay? It's a shoo-in. I will hula hoop for hours. So there was a hula hoop contest, and none of the parents got up. They were like, oh, you get $250 off your rent. I threw my phone. I wiped myself off because I wasn't in the pool. I was just watching Kinsley. I was like, Kinsley, get over here. Mommy is doing the hula hoop contest. So all these other moms, they were trying to drag people to the contest, and I got a hula hoop because they were small kid-sized hula hoops. And I went in the corner and I started to practice because it's hard with a smaller hula hoop. Long story short, I won the hula hoop contest and I got $250 off of my rent, which is great because I do need to have some additional money towards car maintenance. So now I have that extra $250 that was supposed to go to rent. I'm going to be able to use that to help make sure my car is in good shape for our road trip. So I'm super excited, grateful, thankful, and blessed that I was able to win that hula hoop contest. So that's why my rent super cheap this month. But that also includes water, trash, and sewer, okay? Internet is still $68.55. Gymnastics is $95. BoxyCharm this month is Boxy Lux. And so Boxy Lux is quarterly, and it's an additional like $25, but it's a huge box. I can't wait to show you guys. It's so amazing. So that's why that's a little bit more. DirecTV, if you watched my May budget recap, you'll hear about the DirecTV fiasco. But I looked at my bill and it's at $117.77. Go watch the May recap. I can't even rehash it again. It'll make me upset. iTunes, I'm budgeting $20. Netflix, $14.08 because that went up. AT&T, I got that down because I took off the hotspot because I use the hotspot but not often. So I was like, you can take it off. I had 2 phones. So worst case, Kinsley just gotta use the phone. I can't hotspot to the iPad anymore. It's just, I need my bill cheaper. So I reduced that down to $308. My electric, I budget $75 for. My Disney, I budget $62.48. That's for Disney annual passes. I live in Central Florida. I can't live here without Disney. I actually have to buy a pass for Kinsley next month when it's time for me to renew. So that's going to go up next month. Geico car insurance is $164.50. Daycare, $600 because we're in summer camp. Summer camp's like $145 per week. And I put that additional $5 in the account. So daycare bubbled up to $150 a week into that account. So it's $600 a month. So pray for me. We only have to do this for June, July, and 2 weeks of August. And then school starts. I can't wait. I am counting down to days to no daycare. SunPass, $15. Beauty, since I am going out of town, I gave myself enough money to get my nails done, a pedicure, and to tip my wax. I only have like 3 wax passes left because I bought like a bundle of passes last year. Probably won't get another wax pass simply because it is a great deal, but up front you have to make 4 payments of like $112 and it gives you 12 waxes. Now it's a great deal. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not going to buy it. But in the grand scheme of things, I should have budgeted for it because it makes each wax, instead of $50, it makes it like $39 per wax when you buy them like that. And that deal only comes up like twice a year. It happens in June and it happens in December. So I may hold off because I still have a few passes left. And because I've been going so regularly, I don't have to go as often, which is really nice. So if you haven't tried out European Wax Center, I highly suggest it. I love it. I do also have a referral for that. So if you're interested in that, email me. I'll give you the referral code, okay? Savings account, I'm going to save $120 this month. Grocery, I put down $200 because that money automatically goes over there. Since I will be out of town, I will be buying some groceries. I'm going to be with my mom, with my sister. So I want to be able that I'm contributing. I want to be able to contribute still. So that's why I kept my grocery budget at $200 because I want to be able to make sure that wherever I'm staying, the hotel, my mom's house, my sister's house, wherever, I still have grocery money. Personal, I'm giving myself $100. Gas, I'm giving myself $100. And travel in my debt account, I'm giving $220. Okay? So this is my monthly budget. That is everything that I'm budgeting for. So the total, $3,538.99. Okay? Then I'm going to put debt, as we're going to go look at my debt payments, and then we're going to do the final total. That is how much my budget is to take care of my bills. Now, go to my debts really quick. We're going to go over them. So basically, last month, I paid off my Walmart credit card. I had used it to buy some business things, so it was like $40 on there. Paid off my Walmart credit card. It's back down to full available credit, no balance. And then I paid off my collections. I had a healthcare collections bill from when I had Kinsley 5 years ago, and I just paid it off last month. Thank you, God. So right now, my J. Crew has a starting balance of $322.32, and it has a minimum payment of $27. I'm paying the minimum payment on everything except for J. Crew. I have a snowball. So since I paid off Walmart, that's a $27, I believe. And then I paid off it was $25, forgive me. Walmart was $25. And then I paid off my collections, which was $105. My snowball amount is $130. And that is going to go towards J. Crew. Okay, so I wanted to write that in once I really figured it out. So everything gets the minimum payment except for J. Crew. So I'm going to pay $27 to J. Crew on its due date. And then once I get to the week that I usually pay my collections and I have the snowball money, then I'll be able to pay the snowball. Okay? But credit one, I'm going to pay $34. That is at $676.99. Buy Power credit card is at $677.14. So I'm going to pay $27 minimum payment on that one. And I think I said $27 for credit one. Credit one's up to $34. Best Buy is at $706.08. I'm going to pay that $27 minimum payment. Express is under $1,000, so I was happy about that. It's at $987.99. I'm going to pay $45 to that one. New York and Company is also under $1,000. It is at $979.84. That has a $65 payment. Victoria's Secret is at $1,169.51. And I'm going to pay $55 to that. I need to switch Victoria's Secret and A-Firm because next month, A-Firm is going to be under $1,000 after this payment clears on the 4th, which is today. I think today's the 4th or today's the 5th. Today's the 4th, I think. It's going to be under $1,000, so I got to make sure that for next month I put it above it because it's going down. And this A-Firm bill will be paid off in December. So I'm super excited that this $154 payment will go away. I financed a Casper mattress. It was one of the best decisions I ever made. The bed is so comfortable. Rooms to Go, a no interest credit card, is down to $1,251.07, and I have a $60 payment. As long as I pay that on time, I won't accrue any interest. My Discover card is at $1,434.68. I'll pay $65 on that one. Quicksilver I need to pay ASAP. It is at $1,511.46. It has a $38 minimum payment. That's going to get a big chunk because that is the card that I'm going to use for my hotel stays. So I have all that money, like I said, from YouTube. I've been saving that money as well. So I am going to put a chunk onto Quicksilver probably in about 2 weeks to cover those. So Quicksilver is going to be looking good for a minute. Macy's is going to be $2,416.75 is my balance. And it has a payment of $107.35. If you didn't watch my debt recap, I paid it like 2 days late, so they gave me a late fee. I don't know what I was thinking. I honestly forgot to pay it, which hasn't happened in forever. And then from FB USA is a closed credit card. The first credit card I got, high interest. It's at $3,255.67, and I'm paying a minimum of $121. So with my snowball, I'm going to pay $130 to J. Crew. So that's going to be $157 to J. Crew. I think the interest on J. Crew is like $10. So that's going to be like what? $140 something going to this. So this hypothetically could be paid off in July. So that's going to be my goal, is going to be to pay that off in July and just be done with it so that we can snowball even more into Credit One and get rid of some of these. Okay. So let's tally up our debt total. These are the bill due stickers. I didn't mean to put the bill due stickers here, but I'm just going to put debt total. Shay has a whole bunch of stickers in her sticker shop, and there's a specific sticker you can use for totals, and I just forgot. You see how it says paid? She has special stickers for it, but they're over there. I don't have time to grab them, or else I will show you. So my debt total, which I'm happy about, it's under 17, and paying all this, I should be under 16, which I'm super excited. Forgive me, y'all. I'm so like freaking out right now. So my debt payments are $955.83. I need another sticker. But my debt total, I can't believe I just did that. I'm like so freaking out about the number. I was excited I was under 17,000. My debt total is $16,480.88, which is a lot, but coming from being at 17 for like the past 5 months, I'm so happy. So we're gonna be under, right? We're going to be under 16 come next month. We are going to be in the 15s. I don't care if it's 15,999. We're gonna be in the 15s, okay? And at the end of the month, when I do my debt recap, I'll go over there. Okay, so, whoo, child. That was a lot. So now, before we go to the goals, we're going to go back to the budget page. And at the bottom here, I like to put my debt payment total. So my debt payments are going to total $955.83. Leaving my grand total for all my bills and debt that I need to pay this month at, I didn't tally it up, that is going to put us at $4,494.82, okay? And our income is 45. So we're going to be under. Y'all know how I am. We're going to be under. We're going to be under budget 100% this month. We are not playing games. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice, okay? I'm going to pretend like it's my, when I didn't have those money days, I can't spend it because I don't have it. And I've been doing so good so far. It's June 4th and I really haven't spent any money outside of couponing, but all of that was budgeted, okay? So this is what I'm working with for budget. So now I like to share my goals with you all of what we're going to do to be successful this month. So I wrote them on a sticky note. We're going to write it here. So our number one goal is just to literally stay under budget. That's it. That's all. That's really what I want to do. Goal number 2 is going to be to make sure I actually snowball that $130 to J. Crew. Because I allocated it in my budget. So I need to make sure that I actually do it, right? Okay. And I'm actually going to go back and put that on my paycheck, on which paycheck I should snowball. My goal number 3 is to stay under trip budget. I have a full trip budget that I wrote out. I am cash flowing my trip. So I actually have, I'm going to have to get up. I actually have an accordion, because I'm going to show you guys. I have an accordion that I'm going to use like a cash envelope, okay? So, call me tacky, call me weird. I'm going to peel this label off because I hate labels on stuff. So, I'm going to carry around my wallet, but I'm going to hide this in my wallet, probably like in a little bag or something. Hide this in my purse. I'm going to put my cash in here. So, I'm going to put tabs in here. Since I'm going to be driving a lot, I'm going to have I'm going to have a tab for gas. I'm going to have like just regular spending money. My hotel money is not going to be in here because that's going to be on my credit card. But I'm going to literally put my cash in here and put it in my wallet. Because my wallet's kind of small, won't fit a lot of cash. And I don't want to have to pay for cash envelopes. I'm trying to save money. I was like, I have an extra accordion. I'm going to put this in a nice bag. I got that nice big grown-up purse I bought. Y'all know how I am about my purse. I had to have it. So I'm going to be carrying that sucker around. I'm going to put this in something so, no one jacks me. But I'm going to make this my cash envelopes. And I may start using this when I get back home. But definitely for gas, food, and then just general money just to have since I'll be out of town. I want to make sure I'm cash flowing it so I don't have my debit card with me and I am just swiping away. So that is what I'm doing. That is how I'm going to stay under my trip budget. I set a budget. I gave myself a realistic expectation of how much money I'm going to spend. I budgeted out money for Kinsley, everything. So I should not be going over budget. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy to where I need to go over budget. And then goal number 4 is just to be wise, make smart decisions. And that's just like really a reminder to myself to just, you got this, you have a plan, you need to follow and execute it. And it's the small things. Like I started off this month like I'm really going to do a strong no spend because I'm going to be spending for 2.5 weeks while I'm away. So while I'm here, I'm going to do a grocery haul, but I'm going to do a very minimal grocery haul, right? Me and Kinsley are only going to need groceries for about another 10 days while we're here. So I'm just going to get the bare minimum that we need. I'm going to try to cook whatever else we have in the freezer so I don't have to buy anything besides milk. Probably not even bread because we only ate sandwiches once. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be a minimalist. And then since we are going to be driving, I'm going to make sure I do get stuff like the day before we leave so that we can make sandwiches that have sandwiches on the road. Maybe make us some pasta salad because we really like pasta salad. Make that so that way when we're stopping to like get gas and go to the bathroom, we don't have to stop for food. We can save more money. That in turn will give us more money. So I just want to make sure that I'm being smart with my money, making wise decisions. Okay, so those are my goals. And then at the end of the month, we'll come back and we will do. And at the end of the month, we'll come back and we'll do the budget review where we'll go over it. We'll see what I did good, what I didn't do so good, and if we stayed, under budget. Okay, so if you guys have any questions on how I set up my budget, any questions on what I'm doing, how I'm bouncing back from making all the mistakes, just comment down below. I am looking for grace and understanding. This has been working for me. Like I said, I may be moving to a cash-based budget in the future just to make sure that I am sticking firm to my goals because there's some big things happening. There's some things happening in my life, some shifts, some movements, some great things, and I want to be prepared for it financially. So I have to make sure that I am on top of the game. All right. If you have questions, I would love to chat it up with you in the comments. If you have any tips or suggestions, I appreciate them in the kindest way that you can because sharing your personal financial numbers is scary. It's every time I get a comment on one of my budget videos, I'm like worried on how I'm being perceived or what I could be doing better, how I can improve. It's just a little nerve-wracking because this is like something that's very personal, but I'm trying to share my struggles with you so that we can all get better, all right? So again, if you have questions, comment those down below. I hope you enjoyed this, Maximizers. Honestly, I do enjoy sharing my budget with you guys. It keeps me accountable, it keeps me on track, and I always know that I have to come on camera and share the good, the bad, and the ugly about my budget. But I'm declaring that June is going to be great. Even though I'm going to be out of town for the end of June and the beginning of July, I'm going to stick to my budget. I'm going to stay strong, and everything is going to be all right, okay? If you have questions, comment those down below. If you have any tips, tricks, suggestions, I appreciate all of them. Just deliver them to me as kindly as you can. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.